Magnitude, the next star of the Travers Stakes. Magnitude prepares for the Travers Stakes. In a remarkable display of talent, Winchell Thoroughbred's Magnitude, a son of not this time, clocked a relaxed half-mile in 51.68 seconds, 34th out of 41, on the Oklahoma training track at Saratoga this past Saturday morning. This impressive performance is part of his preparation for the highly anticipated $1.25 million GI DraftKings Travers Stakes, scheduled to take place at the Spa on August 23. Originally purchased for $310,000 as a weanling at Keeneland in November and later for $450,000 as a yearling in September, Magnitude has proven his mettle on the racetrack. He dominated the GI Risen Star Stakes on February 15, winning by an impressive 9 3/4 lengths and earning a notable 108 Beyer Speed Figure, which positioned him as a top contender for the prestigious GI Kentucky Derby. However, shortly after, he was sidelined from the Triple Crown Trail due to an ankle chip. Undeterred, Magnitude returned to form, winning the Iowa Derby on July 5 by 9 1/4 lengths and achieving a 105 Beyer. Trainer Steve Asmussen shared with the Naira Notes team that the Travers Stakes is a more suitable target for Magnitude than the upcoming GI Jim Dandy Stakes. He's a beautiful mover and came out of the Iowa Derby in excellent condition. It was a perfect morning for a workout, Asmussen remarked. He further explained, the Jim Dandy comes too soon after such a significant race, so our plan is to focus solely on training him for the Travers. We are concentrating on his well-being, and we are genuinely excited about how he is progressing and how he looks right now. In addition to Magnitude, Asmussen is also managing the talented Romeo, a winner of the Bashford Manor Stakes. Romeo was acquired by Mahmoud Mauni for a staggering $1.7 million at the Fasig-Tipton July Horses of Racing Age sale. The colt completed an easy 4-furlong workout in 51.89 seconds on Saturday morning, but Asmussen is cautious about rushing his development. We are incredibly fortunate to have him. He doesn't behave like a typical 2-year-old, he's very mature for his age. We did nominate him for the GI Saratoga Special on August 2, but given the recent changes after the sale, that may be too soon for him, Asmussen noted. He indicated that a more likely return for Romeo would be the GI Spendthrift Farm Hopeful Stakes, which is set for 7 furlongs on September 1. Cox's runners set for Great Eye challenges. Jetman's Flying Gambit, another son of not this time, finished a strong 4th in the GI Kentucky Derby on May 3 and recently placed 5th in the GI Belmont Derby Invitational on July 4. He completed a half-mile workout in 49.81 seconds, 5th out of 42, on the Oklahoma turf training track last Friday morning. Trainer Brad Cox confirmed that the GI Jeff Ruby Stakes winner will continue to race on turf, aiming for the $750,000 GI Saratoga Derby Invitational on August 2. He had his first turf workout here, and it went smoothly, Cox stated. He performed decently last time, although he was hesitant to push forward around the turn. Once he got the hang of it, it was a bit late in the race. He galloped out well, and I believe he demonstrated in the Kentucky Derby that he is a very capable horse. We are optimistic that he can improve in his next outing. Cox also provided an update on Patch Adams, TDN Rising Star and son of Into Mischief, who returned to Churchill Downs shortly after his victory in the GI Woody Stevens Stakes at the Spa on June 7. The Bay Colt, who recently breezed a half-mile in 49 seconds flat, 71st out of 167, in Louisville on July 19, is on track for the GIH Alan Jerkins Stakes on the Travers Undercut on August 23. He has had 2 workouts since the Woody Stevens, and he is doing exceptionally well, Cox remarked. We will likely keep him at Churchill for now, as he seems to thrive there. He performs very well in that environment. What are your thoughts? As we look forward to the Travers Stakes, the excitement surrounding Magnitude and his fellow competitors is palpable. Do you think Magnitude has what it takes to secure a victory in the Travers? Or do you believe another contender will rise to the occasion? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Magnitude's path to the Travers, unstoppable journey to glory. Magnitude, the recent Iowa Derby victor, is gearing up for the prestigious Travers Stakes. This Grade 1 race, boasting a whopping $1.25 million purse, takes place on August 23 at Saratoga and challenges 3-year-olds over a distance of 1.25 miles. Under the guidance of Hall of Fame trainer Steve Asmussen, who trains for Winchell Thoroughbreds, Magnitude is a striking not-this-time colt. On Saturday, he clocked a solo half-mile time of 51.68 seconds on the Oklahoma dirt training track, marking his return to training after a dominating 9.25 length win in the Iowa Derby on July 5 at Prairie Meadows. This impressive victory earned him a 105 Beyer Speed Figure from Daily Racing Form, underscoring his earlier performance when he secured a 108 Beyer with a 9.75 length triumph in the recent Stakes, G2, back in February at Fairgrounds, before taking a break. Curious about how Magnitude's training will unfold? Asmussen feels that the timeline leading up to the Travers is more favorable when compared to the upcoming Jim Dandy Stakes, G2, scheduled for next Saturday. The Jim Dandy is a 1.18 mile race, and he remarked, "He's a beautiful mover and came out of the Iowa Derby in good shape. It was a lovely morning today to work. The Jim Dandy comes back too quick off that big of a race, so we plan on just training him up to the Travers. Our primary focus is on how Magnitude is progressing, and we couldn't be more thrilled about his current condition and how he appears right now." Switching gears, let's talk about a new addition to the barn, Romeo. On the same track and during the same session, the 2-year-old Honor AP Dark Bay recorded a solo work in 51.89 seconds. Last seen winning the Bashford Manor by 3.75 lengths on June 29 at Churchill Downs, Romeo was acquired by Mahmoud Mouni for $1.7 million at the Fassightipton July Horses of Racing Age sale, transferring to Asmussen's care from Jerry Robb. "This was our first workout with Romeo, and I must say he handled it quite effortlessly," Asmussen shared. "He's just getting used to our team, and we're also getting acquainted with him." As for Romeo's racing plans, he is poised to be nominated for the 6.5 furlong Saratoga Special, G2, on August 2. However, Asmussen suggests it might be better to hold off until the 7 furlong Hopeful Stakes, G1, on September 1, saying, "We are very fortunate to have him. He doesn't act like a typical 2-year-old, he's impressively professional." Although we've nominated him for the Saratoga Special, the recent change after the sale likely means that timing might be a bit too soon. Shifting focus back to Winchell Thoroughbreds, Disarm, a Kentucky homebred, scratched from the Suburban Stakes, G2, on July 4. The 5-year-old gun runner, who has placed in 2 Grade 1 races, participated in a 5 furlong work Saturday, stopping the clock at 1 minute and 1.33 seconds alongside a companion horse, Gun Party. Asmussen commented on the necessity of this work, noting, "He needed it after missing some time due to minor issues. Though he's had a couple of decent works, we really needed to ramp it up. Gun Party is always a solid companion to work with. I'm really pleased we were able to get today's work in, and we'll monitor how he responds afterward," added Asmussen. Lastly, Benedetta, a dual Grade 3 place horse from Colleen Shaw, is set to compete in the Honourable Miss, G2, on Sunday, currently listed with morning line odds of 8-1. The 4-year-old City of Light mare, breaking from post 8 with Dylan Davies riding, is coming off a second-place finish, 3.5 lengths behind Too Sharp, in the Winning Colours Stakes, G3, on May 26 at Churchill. "She's in excellent form," Asmussen stated. "I believe the cool weather this weekend will benefit her. She's feeling great. It's a highly competitive race, but I think she's well prepared to contend." What do you think about these upcoming races and the strategies being employed by the trainers? Could keeping Magnitude out of the gym dandy be a smart move or a missed opportunity? Join the conversation.